After the brutal fall of House Atreides at the hands of House Harkonnen, Princess Irulan, daughter of the Emperor Shaddam IV, reflects on her father's betrayal, setting the stage for a clash that would reshape the future of Arrakis. Meanwhile, in the desert wastelands, Paul Atreides and his pregnant mother, Lady Jessica, are escorted by Stilgar's Fremen troops to their hidden stronghold, Sietch Tabr. Suspicion surrounds them. Some Fremen believe they might be spies, but Stilgar and others see signs of an ancient prophecy. Could Paul and Jessica be the mother and son foretold to bring prosperity to their harsh desert world? As the Fremen cautiously accept Paul, Stilgar reveals a deadly truth to Jessica. She must become the new Reverend Mother of Sietch Tabr, a role passed down by drinking the water of life, a poison fatal to men and untrained women. Using her Bene Gesserit powers, Jessica survives, transmuting the liquid and gaining the memories of past Reverend Mothers. This powerful ritual also awakens the consciousness of her unborn daughter, Aliyah, allowing mother and daughter to communicate. Together, they set out to convince the northern Fremen of the prophecy's truth. Chani, a Fremen warrior, and her friend Shishakli are skeptical, suspecting the prophecy is nothing more than a tool to manipulate their people. But Chani's perception of Paul begins to shift when he swears to fight alongside the Fremen, not rule over them. As Paul immerses himself in Fremen culture, learning their ways, becoming a fierce Fedaykin fighter, and even riding the massive sandworms, he begins to win their respect. He takes on the names Usul and Muad'Dib, and leads daring raids against Harkonnen's spice operations. But far away, Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, frustrated by the Fremen resistance, replaces his brutal nephew Rabban with the more cunning Feyd-Rautha as the ruler of Arrakis. Meanwhile, Lady Margot Fenring, a Bene Gesserit, is dispatched to evaluate Feyd-Rautha as a potential Kwisatz Haderach and secure his genetic legacy. Paul and Jessica continue their journeys on different fronts. Jessica heads south to unite with Fremen fundamentalists who believe most deeply in the prophecy, while Paul stays in the north, haunted by visions of a bloody holy war. His fears come closer to reality when a Harkonnen attack decimates the northern Fremen and destroys Sietch Tabr, killing Shishakli and forcing Paul and the survivors to flee south. In the south, Paul drinks the water of life, falling into a coma, much to the anguish of Chani. But Jessica compels her to mix her tears with the liquid, miraculously reviving Paul. Now, armed with incredible clairvoyance, Paul sees his sister Aliyah as an adult on a water-filled Arrakis and glimpses the one path to victory. Paul rallies the southern Fremen, declaring himself the Lisan al-Gaib, the prophesied savior. When Emperor Shaddam IV arrives with his Sardaukar forces, Paul unleashes a Fremen attack, using atomic weapons and sandworms to devastate the Emperor's army. In the chaos, Paul executes the Baron and captures Shaddam. Gurney Halleck, Paul's loyal warrior, leads a separate assault, killing Rabban. Paul then challenges Shaddam for the throne. To solidify his claim, he demands to marry Princess Irulan, a move that stuns Chani. Despite her heartbreak, Irulan agrees, provided her father lives. With his victory secured, Paul orders the Fremen to attack the Great House's fleets orbiting Arrakis, marking the beginning of his reign and the holy war he so feared. As Stilgar leads the Fremen into battle, Chani, refusing to bend to Paul's will, departs alone on a sandworm, leaving him to face the consequences of his choices. Love epic stories like this? Hit that subscribe button, and let's dive deeper into the incredible journey of Paul Atreides. You won't want to miss what comes next.